Hey there, Amanda. How you doing? My name is Ashley. I reached out earlier. I spoke with Emily, and she kind of directed me towards you. I know that the owners will also be watching this video, but yeah. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be going over content citations and backlinks. I'm going to be showing you the type of traffic that you guys could be getting based off from the traffic your guys' competitors are already getting. And that's from them being in the positions that they're in Google. Now, I'm sure you're well aware of all of this as far as like what a citation is and all of that good stuff. Unless you deal with like the front end type of the marketing, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to do this video as I would for any other person or possible client. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll try and keep this nice and short. I don't want to waste anyone's time, including my own, of course. But, you know, when you finish watching this video, if you could reach out, if you have any questions, concerns, of course, I would appreciate any feedback on this video. I'd really appreciate it, if you don't mind, of course. So yeah, let's get started with your guys' current site. So I like the layout of your guys' site. I like the video and the header. A lot of websites and companies have switched to the video and the header. We do it a lot of the times as well. So yeah, I like that. I'm a big fan of that. I do like how you guys have all of your services as far as home repair and HVAC listed in drop-down arrows, and plumbing, of course. It just makes the site that much more user-friendly. Now, when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly that website is, how easy it is for somebody to navigate that website, as well as being able to cater to different types of people. Now, what I mean by that is when somebody comes to your guys' website, they don't want to have to scroll and dig and click just to see what services you guys have to offer, let alone if you even come to the area that they're located in. So having that laid out right from the start without them having to even scroll makes your site that much more user-friendly. It takes the guesswork out. So with that being said, I would recommend a locations tab or like an areas we serve tab, just to, again, just make your site that much more user-friendly. Now, I do like how you have the click-to-call phone number. Click-to-call phone numbers are great for client conversions, as well as it's catering to a specific type of person. I would recommend click-to-call phone numbers throughout the entire website. Now, with that being said, I would suggest a form submit somewhere up here at the top in the header. They are also great for client conversions, but they're catering to the opposite type of person from the click-to-call phone numbers. So some people are coming to your site just to talk to you on the phone, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form. So having different ways for people to get a hold of you for your guys' services is really, really important. Your guys' site, like if say a service isn't listed up here or a location isn't listed up here and somebody has to go digging for any information, it can turn them away and they'll go to the next business because your guys' site isn't as user friendly as it should be. So just keep that in mind, and that's all as far as like on-page SEO goes, as well as a design point of view. Now when we're moving on to content, when I'm talking about content, it's everything that I have highlighted. I see you guys have hidden some content in here to fit in some words of content on your guys' homepage. That's a good thing. Content here. So yeah, you guys have a little bit of content on your homepage. Now Google looks for right around 1,500 to 2,000 words as like the baseline of keyword-rich authoritative content. Now, if you don't have enough content on your homepage, Google isn't able to decipher what your business is, whether it's a legit business or not, so it can't rank you accordingly. So also, if you don't have enough content, we can't fit in what we call keywords, which I'm sure you know what they are as well. We can't fit those keywords in throughout this content, and you will be flagged for keyword stuffing if there's not enough words in between each keyword, which there's a specific amount of words that goes in between each keyword. So like I said, you guys do have some content on here, but it's not enough to be considered an authority. All of this content is not considered authoritative content. So I'd recommend go getting more content on your homepage and fitting in some keywords that you guys want to be found for in Google. So that is that. If we come over here, I did a general search for this, and I'll show you why I used this keyword here in a minute. But these guys in the organic section are one of your competitors, and I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. It's Roto-Rooter, you know, nothing crazy. Their website is actually really outdated. outdated. Oddly enough, it's really outdated. Click to call phone number, but you see they have a lot of the key elements that Google is looking for that you guys do not have, and now they're considered an authority over you guys. So look, even though they have more content than you guys, these guys still don't have that much content. So that's great for you, because that means if you go and get that content for yourself and put it on your homepage, you'll already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Go and get more content than these guys, of course. Not only that, once you get that content on your homepage, Google will now look at you guys as an authority, and it will rank you accordingly. So if we come over here, I'm just going to break down Google for you guys a little bit. So the first thing that comes up in this search is the GMB. GMB is Google My Business, and getting in here requires having citations. Now this is all one big puzzle. Everything I'm explaining is all pieces to this puzzle, and they're all just as important. Now, yes, it does take citations to get in this area, but it's also reviews. It's also replying to reviews. It's also posting on your GMB listing weekly. It's also geotagged pictures. There's so much that goes into all of this. And I see that you guys are ranked in this top 3 for the GMB for this specific keyword that I did, which is great. So what I'd recommend for this keyword is to continue adding citations to your guys' profile. Add not any old citation, add ones that are high rated DA. So continue to do that, because roughly 40% comes to this area, and even though you're ranked in this area for this keyword, that don't mean you're ranked in the GMB all across Google for all different keywords. So definitely continue to add citations to your guys' GMB. And that is that as far as this area goes. Now this section down here, the last part of Google, which directly deals with your guys' website or anybody's website in that matter, to get you in this area, it requires having relevant backlinks. Now, I'm going to show you the type of traffic you guys are getting. So right here, you guys are. And this is the 3rd page of Google. So I'm going to show you the type of traffic you guys are getting being on the 3rd page of Google, rather than these guys who are on the 1st page of Google and they're not even in the 1st position, which is ideal. So I'll show you the type of traffic they're getting. Now to get you in this area, which you need to be on this 1st page of Google. If you're not on this 1st page of Google, you're not maximizing your guys' traffic to its fullest potential. Therefore, you guys are losing out on business. Not only that, in doing all this, you guys start to look more professional as a company in the eyes of your clients. And in doing that, you start to become more of an authority, in not only in Google's eyes, but in your guys' competitors' eyes. And that's huge. So keep that in mind when going through all this. But to get you here, like I said, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. And to do that, we come to a paid resource that I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your guys' stats. Now, you guys definitely have some trust in the eyes of Google, and that's because you guys have an aged domain, it's called. So your guys' domain name has been around for quite some time, and it has organically aged itself. Now the backlinks that you guys have, even though you have almost 2,000 backlinks, they're really not doing much for you at all. With that amount of backlinks, this should be a 31 and a 31. You want these to be as high as possible and as close as possible. Now the UR is how trustworthy or legit Google's looking at your site, and like I said, because your guys' domain has been around for so long, it has aged. The backlinks that you guys do have are not relevant, they're spammy, they're weak, or they're all of the above. That's why you guys have such a low rating. And that's definitely hurting you guys. Not having relevant backlinks, Google can affect you negatively, just put it that way. So the backlinks you guys are being, or the keywords you guys are being found for is that right there, and I'll show you what they are here in a minute. And you guys are getting this to your site per month. Now, I'm not saying you guys aren't getting traffic. You're clearly getting traffic. It's just not the type of traffic you guys think it is. It's not the type of traffic that turns into a paying customer, as well as it's nowhere near what you could be getting. So with that being said, let's take a look at the keywords you guys are being found for. So you guys are getting your most traffic off from word of mouth, which word of mouth traffic's great, don't get me wrong, but we want to target the people who are new to the area and who don't know about you guys. Now, if we take a look at your one competitor, Roto-Rooter, that I was showing you earlier, they also have a lot of trust in Google's eyes. They also have a lot of backlinks, but they're also trashy backlinks. If they are strong enough to get them where they're at, they're strong enough to get you guys there too. So I'd go and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now, once we beat them in content and backlinks, you take that spot in Google that they're currently in. You start seeing the traffic that they're getting. Look at that traffic that they're getting. This is off one competitor, keep in mind, because I can type in any other services that you offer, even in the same area, let alone a different area, and you guys can have completely different competitors. So we need to beat out your guys' competition all across Google, get you on this first page for all the keywords you want to be found for. The more times you show up in this first page, the better, because more potential to have more traffic go to your guys' site, more traffic, more business, more money. Not only that, it's not all about the money. Of course, having more business is huge, but you're also helping a lot of people. A lot of people are missing out on your guys' services right now. And that's because you're not on anybody's radar, because you guys don't have any power going to your guys' website. So we come back here, and to let you know, just so you don't forget, this is a monthly number. That's a lot of business, a lot of money, a lot of people that you guys are missing out on. And I really hope you guys can see the importance in all this and the importance in showing up on this first page of Google. Now, if we take a look at the keywords that they're being found for, your guys' area has really, really good keywords. And this is the keyword that I picked. 450 people are going in that Google search bar. They're typing plumbers, Des Moines IA per month, and the difficulty to rank it is a 3, which means there is not many companies, not many people trying to be found for these keywords. It's literally a gold mine where you guys are at. Whoever decides to move forward with us, because it is a first come, first serve. We have reached out to other people have reached out to us, and so it is a first come, first serve. So if you guys are serious about wanting to elevate and take your guys' business to the next level, because that's exactly what will happen, reach out once you've watched this, and we'll take it from there. So another 400 people typing plumbing Des Moines IA, and it's not as simple as having these keywords in your content. We need to go in and add power to each and every one of these buyer intent keywords to start gaining positions, to start getting more traffic from that total search volume. Plumber Des Moines, 100 people typing drain connection, 200, another 200. Let's say you were to land 5 out of this 50 and 4 out of this 42, 2 out of this 38, so on and so forth per month. You guys do the math on that. That is a lot of traffic that you guys are missing out on. Again, this is one of your guys' competitors. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. I really hope you found this video helpful. You see the type of traffic you guys are currently getting versus what you could be getting, again, off one competitor. Not only that, what you could be getting total in your area, 400 searches. Like, that's insane. It's beautiful. It really is. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye, guys.